Welcome to the Unfiltered Grapevine. Friendly chats, fun facts with a glass of wine. Welcome to the Unfiltered Grapevine. You're actually out recording?
Yeah.
Welcome to an uncensored, Unfiltered Grapevine. We are here at
Literally unfiltered right now.
we are here at the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess, celebrating the holidays with a lovely Cabernet Sauvignon.
Omega, what was it called?
It's Alpha Omega.
Alpha Omega. Thank you,
The
Alicia,
big-
wherever
big-
you
big-
are.
Beginning and end. Alpha Omega.
The beginning and the end. Let me tell you, there have been a lot of endings this year. And a lot of wonderful new beginnings.
Yes.
So maybe that should be the topic.
Well, did you see my post on Facebook that was...
Okay, you know you're asking the wrong
Never mind.
person. Come on now.
So last year I posted this meme that said, that was like God. It says, this year, next year I promise to make you happy because this year I made you strong.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Something to that effect.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Or this year I made you strong, so next year you can be happy.
Yeah.
Something to that effect was on the script. And that came out last week as a memory from me posting it. And it was like, wow, how true is that, ironically? Because last year I finally found peace and stuff and tranquility and I wasn't, forcing things. And then as much as I got depressed with the holidays last year.
Yeah. Which is normal.
Which is normal for me. I did pray.
Normal for anybody. Not just for you. It's a normal thing. Anybody out there that has issues, that's just what it is.
But then with Valentine's, in February and I prayed, that I would hopefully find somebody.
Mm-hmm.
March 1st, I found a girl online, and we've been together for 9 months now. Though we haven't really been together, we've been together.
Yeah.
And it's slowly progressing. So yeah, I became happier.
There you go.
So
see,
it came true.
You see, the universe knows what it's doing. We have free will, but no control. We think we have control, but that is an illusion. There's always a master plan. Whether we get there or not, that's on us and our own stubbornness. Once we release the reins, things start happening the way they're meant to happen.
So
go ahead.
I was just going to say to our listeners, whoever this may end up falling on whoever ears.
Yes.
I want to give you a brief description of what A and I are looking at.
Yeah.
And in front of us, we have lovely palm trees and Christmas trees glowing in pure white lights in a section they're calling a winterland in this resort. And if there was any word that best described it, it is definitely a winterland. There are fire pits with white benches, and it's just a gorgeous scene just looking out at it right now under the moonlight.
It really is beautiful. So to paint the picture further, we're under a half moon right directly above us, and it is stunning. We have these sleighs. What are they? The like little puller sleighs. So they have little sleighs where you can be on a little tube, and they can just slide on down. As Jay mentioned, we have the fire pits with this wonderful walking path, and it's absolutely lovely.
And we're seeing all the residents or attendants of the resort just walking around with their families, some with children, some with just couples, and it's just a lovely scene.
It really is. It's as Jay was mentioning it earlier before we started recording, that it literally looks like a scene out of a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, out of any kind of traditional Hallmark, GAC, Lifetime film, it's actually quite breathtaking.
Mm-hmm. Now, I am going to shift gears for a moment because this is a debate that has been going on for a very long time.
Oh God, I hate debates.
White lights or colorful lights, like the multicolored lights.
Ooh, that is a good.
Aha!
That's a good. Aha!
Aha! See, my mind is super clear on what I like, but
You like the simple, clear white lights.
yep.
You want the basic. My tree at home is also simple, basic white lights.
Yes.
But my tree is also Star Wars, so all the white lights look like little stars on the tree.
That's a very valid point.
So it's I got spaceships as ornaments, so it kind of just looks like a giant space, environment. I've actually had
He literally has the galaxy in.
I have the
living
galaxy
room.
as in my dad as the decor for the holidays, and the Death Star as a tree topper.
Of course.
But that is a very good question, and I think it is all dependent on the other decor of the household. I think it's codependent. If
Share. I like to understand where you're coming from here.
if you're gonna have a theme thing that is snowman or winter wonderland or
Sure.
something, you want to have it really pure and crystal, which is going to be all white lights.
Sure.
But if you're going to have something more that is more red ribbons and silver and gold,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to want the color change.
Nope. I would still want white.
But many would want the colors to
Sure.
because it's going to reflect more with the other colors that are involved in the decoration.
I think that takes away the elegance of it, the
Not-
simplicity of it. That's just me, though.
Sure, I mean,
That's just me.
Yeah.
And see, I
But-
told you, it's a long debate.
It is a
debate.
very poignant debate during the holiday season.
It is.
But yeah, I do like the simplified color light. See, color lights on the outdoors is nice.
Nope.
Nyeh.
Nope. Nyet.
Nyet.
Nyet. No. Nada.
Nada.
What's another word for in another language for now?
Shoot.
I got nothing.
I had German on my tongue, and I said I lost.
I just
it.
said nyet.
No, Niet is Russian.
Oh, it's Russian?
Yeah.
Then my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry for you German people out there.
I know.
Germans. Is that right?
Germans.
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 Germanians.
Not Germans. Germans. Now I'm curious. Now I get that stuck in my head. Like I know the answer to this.
You know, you have a phone.
There's
There's a person in there called Siri.
No, not for me.
Not for you. Who do you have? What's your
I have
person's
Alexa.
name? Alexa. Well, there's a person named Alexa. Not a person, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's got an AI.
You have an an IA.
How do you say no in German?
German, you would say 9.
9.
That's right, 9. It's like the number 9.
I knew that. Dang it.
I knew it too. It was at the tip of my
How do
tongue.
you say it in French? I could have sworn. I think it's just no.
No in French.
In French, you would say
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Even no sounds snotty. Nah.
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 Thought it was for the nah.
Nah.
So,
You're welcome for the language lesson.
okay, here we go. Language 101.
For all you ladies out there, learn how to say no in every language.
Okay, now I got to do another one.
Oh my gosh.
No in Japanese.
Oh, means of in Japanese. Oh,
Nah,
Nah,
nah.
that sounds very Japanese. Nah.
How do you say no in Chinese?
in Chinese, you would say "pu."
Poo,
Poo.
poo,
As in poo poo.
poo,
Oh
poo.
my gosh. We're ridiculous. What is it in Portuguese?
No,
Just now?
no.
No. No.
NAO with the squiggly on top of the
No.
A. No.
No.
Não quero. Não quero ver.
Nah.
Não te gosto.
That's funny. That's so hilarious. Well, there's that.
And then in Russian, it's niet.
Niet.
Russian,
Niet.
Russian,
Nine.
Russian and Ukraine, niet.
Niet.
And yes is da.
Yes, that I did know.
Da.
I mean, sorry, I should have said da.
Da.
Or si.
See.
Hey, is that Celine Dion? That we're hearing, not seeing. Sorry for you people that can't are not here or seeing. Right? That sounds like her. No, that's Dolly.
That is Dolly.
That's Dolly.
That is Dolly. That last pitch.
One is full busted, the other one is not.
Well, that last pitch was
That last pitch was that
Yeah.
that vibrato that really did it.
Celine Dion's kids were born around the corner from my house when I lived in Wellington. In Florida.
What? Really? Wait, she lived in Florida?
Yeah.
I thought she lived in Canada.
Well, she's from Canada, but her and her husband, back when he was alive, they had a house in West Palm Beach.
No kidding.
Yeah, and
How really random. I
Yeah.
would never expect that.
they had them, and their music producer lived in Wellington actually, too. So
Wow.
the hospital that was off of which was basically between Wellington and Royal Palm Beach.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
Whatever
I
that,
remember that, yes.
suburb, right? It was literally the street was like the main road, Southern or whatever that was
Yeah.
like the divider.
Yeah.
There was a hospital. on
Isn't
the
that
corner.
isn't that Royal Palm Beach instead of
Yeah,
Wellington?
Yeah. It was right across
Yeah.
the street. There was the hospital with the Walgreens on the corner
Yep.
where I worked at that Walgreens.
Mm-hmm.
So that hospital is where she had her firstborn.
No joke.
Yep, I remember that being reported back in the day.
Wow, I guess I never watched the news ever. Not even as a a youth.
No.
No, I don't like the news. I don't like fluff. Give it to me straight. I don't like this nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I find that very interesting that such a mega superstar lived in a random town in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Yep, they lived in Palm Beach County.
Well, yeah, for
So,
sure.
yeah,
It was
so-
what I'm saying. Some random.
I'm-
I don't know where.
Yeah, I don't know specifically. They could have been in Jupiter, and they know that. But
That's what I'm saying.
But because it was that hospital, I think they were
More in the.
they were more in that local area.
Yeah. Very, 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 very possible. But either way, I mean, that's wow.
Maybe it's cold outside. A little classic Christmas
By
tune
the
in the
way, they did not play Cold Outside when we were there at Roundup. Sorry.
background.
I know. And so you know what? Never mind, because this does not pertain to the podcast. So disregard. That's more personal life.
Pause.
My bad. Whoopsies. So we'll shelf that and just remind me because I'll forget.
I'll probably
This
forget
is really good wine, by
It
the
is very
way.
good wine. It's very, very simple.
And
Well,
smooth.
yeah.
Like it really goes down smooth.
Yeah, I may have to look for another bottle of it.
Another Alpha Omega. Alicia, thank you again. Damn. Oh, speaking of, we will have to do a winery.
Yes.
Okay.
Next year.
Yes. Yeah, this year's already.
This year's ending in 25 days.
By the way, there's a new moon on my birthday. Thank you very much.
There's a new moon on
There's
your birthday.
a new moon.
Oh God,
on
help
my...
us!
I'm flipping him off right now, just an FYI.
She's rolling her eyes at him.
There is
And somehow I have that effect on women because
the rolling of the eyes.
Because my aforementioned girl that I've been talking to, that I'm dating, that's an online girlfriend. Every time I talk to her, she rolls her eyes at me too when I make some kind of stupid comment.
Well, when you make a stupid comment, anybody's going to roll their eyes at you, regardless whether it's a woman or not. It's a stupid comment. Oh my goodness. So, yes, I'm going to talk personal life, and I don't really care. So,
I mean, you're going to
On
edit that
the-
letter anyway.
no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to, and I really don't care because it doesn't really pertain to anything, and I'm not going to say anybody's name. So, remember how we were talking earlier? Like Jay and I speak a lot about how the universe is so vast yet so very small, right? We have these discussions very frequently, and my friend Eli and I have these discussions as well, where we're constantly talking about the universe, and that if you put it out there, it will come back to you. Basically, a manifestation sort of a thing. But, anyways, side note. When I was on heading over to Florida to go visit my friends in Florida, and there was a lady who fell. I mean, we didn't see her fall at the airport, so we were at the airport waiting to get on the flight, and it was really, really weird. Because she sat down, and I'm like, listening to my podcast or whatever I was doing. Anyways, and then all of a sudden, like 5 firemen came up out of absolutely nowhere through the because they come up through the tarmac.
Yeah.
And then they walk up.
Yeah, they come in because that's because the fire trucks are usually outside with the runways and stuff, so that they're going to come in from underneath the terminal.
Yes, which I never thought about this, right? But I guess that's what happens. So it's so funny because they were coming up and they were talking to this lady, and I keep looking at this gentleman, and I'm like, I know that guy. Like, he looks familiar. But I'm not going to say anything because Lord knows that I have said hello to people that I really have no idea who the hell they are. So I just stayed quiet. And I just kept looking at him, and I say his name, right? I'm not going to say his name here. I'm like, oh!
You actually, yeah.
And I'm like, oh! He's like, oh, hi! Like, we recognized each other. And I'm like, I really wanted to go give him a huge hug because I recognized him. I'm like, oh wait, you do your business here, and then after.
Do your life-saving duty here.
So it turns out this person fell. She might have been a bit blitzed. I'm not exactly sure what occurred. Or, she just had a clumsy moment and she fell, and I guess she hit her head. Apparently, the
security cameras.
Yeah, the security cameras caught it.
And then they dispatched.
They dispatched, which that's amazing, by the way. I think that's super awesome.
Now, was that here or there?
It was here. It was on my way over to Florida. Yeah. It was, because I guess I would know people in Florida. Never mind. So, yeah.
I just wanted to make sure because
it was super interesting. So anyways, the whole point of it was that, yes, I did know the person. So hallelujah. It was wonderful to see this gentleman. I gave him a huge hug. I asked him about his spouse, his wife for like forever, and wished him a happy holidays, blah, 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 all that wonderful stuff. And it was just wonderful, right?
That is cool.
That you meet somebody just so randomly. But here's the magical part. The person, because it was a full flight, the person that fell was the middle person on my row.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that so funny? And the young man that was in so I had the window because I like to sleep
Mhm.
He knows I like to nap. Come on. I love my naps. And I swear to God, I was a cat in my other lifetime. But regardless, so the
I'm
gentleman.
keeping mum on that one.
What?
I'm keeping mum.
You're keeping my.
I'm
What? I
pleading-
do like my.
I'm pleading the fifth.
What? That the fact that I like naps or that I was a cat in my. Was I.
Both.
What? I want to know what you're going to say about this.
Meow.
I am not catty. I am the actual opposite.
I didn't say you were. I didn't say
catty.
you were catty
So why'd you say meow?
because you were talking about a kitty.
Why are you gonna say it like that? I want to know what these comments are, by the way. Anyways,
I think this is why I got in trouble with my girlfriend on the phone the other day.
yeah, uh-huh. But I want to know, so because that will give me insight into myself that I'm not aware of. But anyways,
I'm just actually joking with you and trying to make you feel self-conscious.
you don't need to. I'm already self-conscious. Anyways, so the lovely young gentleman that he was super young, he was so sweet. Anyways, he was he was there, and turns out that he also did a random flight like I did, spur of the moment, found a really great deal on Travelocity, just like I did, and was heading back the same day.
Oh, that's
Isn't that so wild?
so he flew to Florida with you and literally actually
Not on the same flight as me.
yeah, but
on the way back, but
it
the
was
same time frame. Yeah,
Wow,
isn't that so wild?
that is wild.
I thought it was so stupendous. And then on the flight back, the same thing happened. The flight was full, but for whatever reason, okay, that's not true. It was not completely full. It was mainly full. But it was myself, of course. I was on the window. Yes, nap, cat, meow, whatever. Anyways, and the gentleman that was next to me, a lovely gentleman. He was actually lives in Florida, and he was visiting Arizona, visiting his dad. But the middle seat was free. I was like,
Stretch.
That's so great.
Stretch.
So wonderful. And it was so funny because he looked like a baby, and he was 30. I was like, you look like a baby. Either that tells me I'm super old, or that tells me that
It's
he just had really good genes. I'm going to go with he had really good genes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the, yes, I am circling back around, by the way. Why am I a cat?
pretty kitty.
I'm giving him a look, by the way.
Yeah, she's giving me hey look, all right.
Soft kitty, warm
Warm
kitty.
Soft kitty, warm kitty.
I love that show.
What
That's
a-
such a good show.
Full full
Little
ball of fur.
Yeah.
Little ball of fur.
Yeah, I don't care about the song right now. I want to know why you're saying this, because I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
You're a cougar.
What? How?
Meow.
How the heck am I a cougar?
I'm just messing with you.
How?
I'm literally messing with you.
I mean, yes, could I be?
You could.
I could absolutely
You
be.
absolutely could.
But no. Just because my ex was younger than me does not say anything. All the other ones.
You
All the other, it sounds me, that really sounded bad. All the other
All
ones.
the
That
other ones,
sounds
yeah.
really, really
Yeah.
bad. I don't mean it like that. That's not the case.
Well, it kind of was.
I mean, I have age, so there's that. Yes, I've had people in my past. But
Yeah.
none of them were younger than me by much.
I love how you had to stipulate the by much. You know.
I mean, a couple months. That doesn't really count.
The average, yes. The average was they were at least the same year.
Yes.
For the most part, just that
Or
you
the
were-
year or the following year. But my birthday's
But
in December, so that doesn't really count.
Well,
So if they were born
kind of, sort
in
of.
no, because if they were born the following month, let's say in
80.
no, I wasn't born in 79.
I'm
So that
giving,
doesn't count.
I'm giving an example. If you were born in
Oh.
79,
In December of
December,
79.
and someone was born in January
You're
of
80.
80,
That doesn't consider me a cougar if they're only
they're,
a year,
well,
half a year or a year.
well, technically they're only a month, but
Well, yes, if
But
they
they're
were
st-
born in January, correct.
but they're younger than you.
Yes, they are.
And your trend has been
I've dated older gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just having really good fun time here because half of this is true and half of this is false, and it's going to be up to you to figure out which one.
Not saying which one.
And it's up to you to figure out what is the truth and what is real, what is false, and what is reality.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious and true. And yep. You know, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and it's just amazing. I don't even care.
So one of the
There's nothing
one of
wrong with
the
that.
games that
Oh, and whoa.
what? You didn't know what I was talking
Well,
about.
no, I don't care what you're talking about right now, so I'm going to pause you for a second. That's right, I have a remote. Okay, so I'm going to point out, my dear friend, that I've
Yes.
known for 20, 30, well, how long have I? They're like close, like 30 years.
Way too long.
Fudge sickles. Anyways, I would not be talking about being a cougar if I were you.
I know I'm a sugar daddy. What do you want?
For real. Like, for real.
Not that I intended, but it always somehow falls in that direction.
Well, it's not like I intend either. It's just what happened. It's literally what happens.
I mean,
But anyway, so that's what I got to say about that. That was very mature of me, by the way.
whatever. 3 snaps up.
Faux show. Faux show.
Uh,
So you were about to say, what were you going
I
to
was
say?
I would say that I was gonna make a comment about a game that my girlfriend and I do online to get to know each other.
Mhm.
A little game of true or false,
Uh-oh.
and it's basically we give each other a fact.
Okay.
Well, we give each other 2 facts.
Okay.
Option 1 and option 2.
Sure.
One is right
Okay.
and one is wrong,
Okay.
and you have to guess which one is the true statement.
Okay. Are we doing that?
No, I'm
Oh.
just sharing a game.
Oh.
You know, we may do it later,
Okay.
but not right now.
Okay.
But it's a game we shared,
Okay.
so it's quite
Your
entertaining.
glass is empty, by the way. I'm just going to point that out.
I know because I'm a lush.
I am not.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Where were you going with that? Are you gonna finish telling me the story, or was that it?
No, that was kind of it. We had this game and it.
Well, that fell really, really flat, by the way. I'm just gonna point that out.
Well, I could elaborate on what we have shared, but we're not doing that.
Let's not do
No,
that.
we're not doing that.
No.
But we have discovered quite interesting facts about each other.
Okay, then. And you know what? I think we're going to wrap it up right there, aren't we?
Yeah, we may shut that down.
Yeah, I think we're going to wrap that up. Anyways, this is the Unfiltered Grapevine, and that was your...
That was definitely unfiltered.
Yeah, there's that. So,
We'll see if we actually record anything else.
happy holidays, y'all. Until next time.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to the Unfiltered Grapevine. Please visit our website, unfilteredgrapevine.com, and become a Patreon member, or visit our merchandise shop and purchase one of our several products. Like and subscribe. We'll listen to you next time. Thanks again. Bye.